Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Taylor Jones. And do you have any idea what time it is? To all acquaintance be forgot, and never come to mind. Should all acquaintance be forgot, and all lang syne. For all lang syne, my dear, for all lang syne. Let's take a cup of kindness, my dear, and all lang syne. Can't believe this is happening. The last day of the year, 2021, is coming to an end, and midnight is about to be a brand new start, a brand new chapter. And for those that are wondering, what's the point of saying all that? It's a way of saying Happy New Year to all. My name is Taylor Jones, and I welcome you back to my YouTube channel, TC Jones Edits, where we are doing another episode of Cold Man's Winter. And this will be based on one thing in mind. Similar to what I did last New Year's Eve, I'm about to bring up some reflections of 2021. And when you think of reflections, you're thinking about all the things that went down, good and bad times, from Joe Biden and Kamala Harris winning president and vice presidents against Trump and Pence back in January, followed by the controversial capitals, the Washington Capitol building being stormed in by a lot of Trump supporters, which caused a couple deaths and a lot of individuals injured, and of course, jail time. And it got worse, especially when it came to coronavirus going from one variant to another. And right now we're dealing with the Omicron, which I find it really odd that a variant named the Omicron is somewhat a long lost villain from the Transformers. Transformers, robots in disguise. And also, this year made me think about my journey as a Memphis Tiger. And it's official, ladies and gentlemen. Ever since I made that Leaving the Leaving video, which is a cover of Soul for Real's 1996 classic, I will let you know that if it wasn't for all y'all's success, your support, I would have made it this far. So thank you very much. I graduated with honors, hoping to see the day when I get my diploma. And you know what? Well, actually, bachelor's degree, and place it in my diploma. And it really means so much that I put all the hard work in. Despite not only that, 5 years at Walmart, so much of a blessing to save money, get a new car. But enough about me. We should get back to the moments that caused a lot of people to think about this year through good and bad times. We lost a lot of celebrities, but unfortunately, what's shocking that we lost, ever since we lost MF Doom last year, there's a lot of individuals from this year in the celebrity world that passed on. We lost Prince Marky D from the Fat Boys, Biz Markie. Who else? Oh yeah, Black Rob, known for his 2000 hit single Whoa. a bad boy classic right there. We lost DMX. We lost Michael Kenneth Williams, an actor with a scar on his face. From a choreographer to an actor. Well remembered for Boardwalk Empire. Man, it's crazy. It's too much to handle when it comes to death. Especially losing everybody that we heard of and didn't give enough shine. Like Kango Kid. Kango Kid from UTFO, known for their 80s rap classic, Roxanne, Roxanne. Followed by Leonard Hubbard, the bass guitarist from The Roots, with the tobacco stick in his mouth. No, it's not a blunt. It's not a cigar. It was a chewing stick to get rid of tobacco and to fight against gum disease. So, rest in peace to Hub. Shout out to the Roots crew, Questlove, Black Dart, the whole Roots crew. We're praying for y'all, especially the Leonard Hubbard family as well. And recently, the passings of both John Madden and now the final Golden Girl herself, Betty White, 99 years old. Not only do we want to say rest in peace, but thank you for being a friend. And it's crazy that she was planning to get ready for her 100th birthday, but then all of a sudden, death came knocking at her door. So much hardships in 2021. When we lose someone we love, even dealing with COVID and racism and all the madness in the world, like they let Kyle Rittenhouse go. And a truck driver in a fatal accident, who got caught in the fatal accident, he had to be sentenced from 110 years, but instead they switched it to 10 years because 110 years is too much. Laws can be out of hand, but years come and go and nothing has changed except for all of us, from behavior to ages and whatnot. I never thought I'd see the day when I reminisce the good and the bad things that I've been through, as much as you all have. To the fact that as a part of my New Year's resolutions is to count my blessings. I got to work on being less dramatic. I mean, what's the point? We're getting older. We got to get wiser. We got to let God in our lives first and foremost. We got to stop letting hatred get the best of us. Because when 2022 arrives, we are going to avoid what Emperor Palpatine always says, let the hate flow through you. No, we're not going to do that in 22. Not this time. All I can do is say, we came a long way. As if I was going to quote Frank Sinatra, which I will. Because, ladies and gentlemen, now the time is here. The end is near for this year. And we faced our final curtain, which refers to this is our last day, New Year's Eve. My friends, I say it clear. I state my case, of which I'm certain. We all lived a life that was full. Even when COVID reared her ugly head, we traveled each and every highway. But there's a whole lot more, much more than this. Because in 2021, this year, we did it our way. Regrets, we had a few. Whether 10, 100, thousand, million, so on and so on. But then again, there are too few that I can mention. I mean, we did what we had to do. We saw it through without exemption. We planned each charted course, step by step along the byway. But there's much more than this. Because in 2021, we did it our way. There were times when all men and women like ourselves once knew that what we bit off more than we can chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, Frank Sinatra said we ate it up and spit it out. But I say, in the shout out to all the Jamaicans, we had to mash it up. And for the haters, we had to throw them out, kick them out. I mean, we did it all. Well, opposite of Queen, we were more than I want it all and I want it now. We did it all. Together as one. And we stood tall. Because in 2021, we did it our way. And yes, we all loved, laughed, and cried, had our share of losing. But now as tears subside, it's obvious, based on the lessons we learned, even if we don't want to admit, even when we start fussing and fighting and tripping over small things, mad over nothing, which we got to stop doing that, especially when the new year comes. I'm just saying, we find all the lessons we learned from this year too amusing. But to think we did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. No, not we. Because in 2021, we did it our way. I mean, for what is a man? What is a woman? What about us? What have we got? If not ourselves, then we have not. To say the things that we truly feel and not the words that we only knew. I mean, the records have been shown, rap sheets to employees of the week, the GPAs, the final GPA for all graduates, high school, community college, and universities. And I was one of them. The record shows we took all the blows. I mean, we had to deal with the punches, rolling with the punches, going with the flow. We got kicked where it hurts. We got criticized to the fact that people want to diss us. How can we respond? How can we fight back? We can't. We have to let it go. Let it flow. You know what I'm saying? And like candles, the records were already shown, and like birthday candles, like what happens to birthday candles? They're already blown by us. The fire is gone. Because guess what? 2021, we did this our way. Yes, we did it our way. And to all individuals who may not be able to survive this turning point, as Busta Rhymes will say, may you forever rest peacefully, as you ought to live it back to the essence. So, this video, this Cold Man's Winter special video, is dedicated to all of you who are getting prepared to see a brand new year start. Because I hope tomorrow brings a better you, a better me, like Tevin Campbell and Quincy Jones. You know what I'm saying? And it really matters how much blessings we need to count. And instead of avoiding our responsibilities, we need to put them on the pedestal one day after another. Like a new chapter in life. We got to write the chapters. And for that being said, I just want y'all to know that 2022 ain't no joke. Because we're about to live through it. And the more more lessons we learn, and the more we study them and put them in use, we can be less dramatic, less depressed, less complicated. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I see myself. Like, I want to get rid of my complications in life. What about you? Well, that's based on what your New Year's resolutions will be. Because I know what I want for my resolutions. And I already mentioned one, and that's to count my blessings through good and bad times. And with all that being said, that's all I want to let you know. Despite it's the shortest Cold Man's Winter episode I ever done, because what more to say, except for the fact that we're having reflections of this year and how far we came through. With all that being said, if you like what you're hearing, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube videos. And for those that weren't able to watch my premiere of The Cold Man's Winter Season 3, the link will be in the description bar down below. And what's the point of ending this video without shouting out, without sending a shout out on the very last day of the year, referring to Sweet Lady of the Week. But for New Year's Eve, I can think of two. And the Sweet Ladies of the Week that I can think of are my cousins, Amber and Kaylin Temple. To the Temple sisters, I love you. I wish everything would go smoothly for you as long as you keep God first, because in the new year, it's time for y'all two to step up your game, step up your faith, and try not to let the devil slow you down through hardships. And to all others, you have got to take the COVID-19 protocols seriously, because we're sick and tired of dealing with COVID. We're sick and tired of thinking about it, but we have to stop letting the fear get the best of us. Because, I'm starting to think that when I mention fear, that would be a good title for another episode, but I'm going to wait till later to do that. How later? How much time? To be determined based on when I make another episode. So until then, stay safe, put God first and foremost, and try to make 2022 a better, positive year than the one you had before. Until then, this is yours truly, Taylor Jones, signing out. Happy New Year to all, and to all a good night. Do 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 do. Do